Today, I'm going to show you how to add a list or services section to your website. This is really useful for showcasing 3 or 4 different types of services or offerings or different buckets you want people to click through to. Here, this is my site, and I'm going to go to the test page here. This is where I play around with things. This is an embedded Instagram block, which is very useful. So let's hit edit. We're going to go ahead and add sections here. Let's go to services. Right here, you'll see a bunch of different options, and see this little symbol here. This is the preset layout section. You can change them into any of these formats, but let's choose the basic one for now. So now we have our services here. So immediately you see 3 buckets here. You can add 4, you can go to 6. For example, if you're an electrician, you can promote your services anywhere on the home page or on your services page so people can find out where it is, what it is that you can do. So let's go ahead and hit edit section first. So this, I want to show you, you can add a divider underneath the section. You can change the colors, you can add a background. Let's just change this to gray for demonstration. So that's our light color here. And then let's go ahead and look at each of these sections. We're going to hit edit content. So each of these elements is here. You see the title, make that disappear. You see this main button here, and then you can also show the buttons under each of the items here. So let's just go for a basic category. So let's say like you're back to your electrician, book an appointment, main call to action here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust the spacing of the text underneath here. So I'm going to go here to design, make it flush left. I like that for readability. Here's where you can change the number of columns. So we have 3. I like to change the image crop to 3:2 aspect ratio. And style, this is important. So we're going to go in here. You can change make a card around each of these items, which is pretty cool. Let's change the text size. So we're going to go to medium first, makes it a little bit bigger, more proportional. And of course, if you click on these 3 dots next to anything in Squarespace, you can micro adjust things. So look how big you can make the title. Let's adjust that to your preference. I like this a little bit bigger just for readability. All right, so let's go back. So I don't like this much space above and below. And so let's go ahead and go to size and space. So let's start with the bottom. The most important thing is this position. So no matter how long each of these sections are, if you click on this setting, this will make sure that each item stays the same tallness or height relative to the other elements, the title and the what's below it, right? Let's adjust the vertical padding, meaning what's above and below it. So let's go here and look at space below section title. So let's pull that up a little bit here. Okay, great. And then let's go here. Content width is how big you want these blocks to be. I like it large. Space between items, let's just reduce that, make it tighter, and maybe give it a little bit more space. All right, and now let's go ahead and edit our content. So we have 3, we can add a 4th. Okay, so home repair. I'm gonna go in here and type. All right. So now we have this item here with the description, and now let's go ahead and add an image. I'm gonna click on the item, hit replace. I'm just gonna grab a stock one. You can grab one from your computer. Nice modern or EV charger for your electronic car. And then let's make this button do something. Let's make that go to the about page. So we're gonna remove that link, set that link to contact page. Now we have a destination. So now you have this nice section here. You can add each different bucket, and you can see how useful that is for adding a services or list section. Maybe it's like on your homepage, you have a blog, you have about me, and maybe you have a services page, but you can direct people into 3 areas of your website pretty easily.